Uh, Not today. Well, let's talk about TD Jakes, okay? This will like really kind of press my button. So listen to this clip of his sermon since it is Sunday. Yeah, I have a sermon too, sir. No disrespect, but see, this is a problem. The pastors, many of them, I think, are the same as a politician. So listen to this clip, and yeah, I have a sermon too for you. Check this out.
Breaks all sociological orders of the culture we're living in now. Because we are raising up women to be men. And you are not applauded for your femininity. You are applauded in the contemporary society by how tough, rough, nasty, mean, aggressive, hateful, possessive you are, and you are climbing the corporate ladder, but we are losing our families. I know you can buy your own car. I know you can buy your own house. But until you create a need that I can pour into, I have no place in your life. So stop coming home bragging to me about how much you don't need me and wonder why I shy away.
Whoa, create a need that I can fit into. How about these men? Let me tell you something. Instead of giving a sermon to black women, we already we on the assignment. We understand the assignment of, oh hell, I don't know, abandonment. We understand the assignment of, guess what, black woman, you better do for your kid, because guess what, your man won't. Are you kidding me? Most black kids in the hood can't eat without the EBT. If it wasn't for black women and Zaddy, I'm sorry, the dawn race would die the heck out. How dare you? So what are you supposed to do? Just sit up here and starve? You will start waiting on your dusty, because most of them are dust buckets. How about you need a sermon, sweetheart, toward these men? You got to be kidding me. And if a woman got a man in the house and you got to provide your own car in your own house, why is he there? And then the part wonder why we shy away. I don't know. I guess the men I've been married to and dated, Maureen, shy away. What the heck? Shy away like you some, I guess I feel in a dust bucket. Oh my, let him clutch his dusty pearls. He gonna shy away. But first of all, Dusties can't have no pearl because they be at the pawn shop. They're always so broke. You got create a need that I can fit into. Also, it's the black woman. There is no accountability, no responsibility for the black male. And that's why a lot of women are messed up. Your mindset with your mammy, your politician, and sometimes your church. If the shoe fit, you can wear it. Try it on. So the black woman got to create a need that he could fit into. What the hell can he do as a man? Can someone please tell me? This is so typical of the BC when it comes to men. There is no accountability, no responsibility. And wonder why nobody respects them collectively. So the black woman got to do what? Create a need that I could fit into. Say what? Do you hear yourself? Create always to the black woman too. So she got the house and the car and the job, take care of the kids and you, and now she got to go a little step further because he gonna shy away like a scary little woman. Again, clenching those dusty pearls, which they ain't got because again they been in a pawn shop. So it's up to the black woman to do everything, and then once she's done everything, she has to create a need that he can fit into. What's the black man have to do? I guess you'll sit through, y'all. We don't want them to shy away. I wish they would shy away. Mighty funny. This is, oh my God, this is like so out of pocket. It has really pressed my button. How about create a need of not killing black women every 5 or every 4.8 hours? How about that? See, this is so typical of the BC, and you wonder why it's backwards. It is a laughing stock of this whole darn nation. What not to do is be like Blackie Boo and the leaders. You got to be kidding me. He might shy away. Already a role of feminist right there. What kind of... he might shy away. I wish he would shy away from black women, because we wouldn't have so many being baby mamas. The seed of poverty, he might shy away. And she needs to create a need that he can fit into. What the heck can he do besides get somebody pregnant? You have got to be kidding me. Black men that are real men would be embarrassed by this. And the ones that aren't, you must be a certified dust bucket. Create a need he can fit into. What the heck can he do? Besides be the king of the child support enforcement office, the king of poverty D. You have got to create a need that he can fit into. What can he create besides a whole stream of cheering that's running wild in the community? We see his offspring. Look at Chicago. Shooting up, stealing up, killing Sister Buttercup. This is your problem. The condition of the black community. So the black woman has to, after she's brought home the bacon, put in the pan, girl, she done have to get her own job, buy her own pan, her own car, her own home. He just sit up and I tell you, I've told you before. In the black community, the black man is the princess. The dust bucket, if it's a lazy black man not doing anything, he is the princess. This right here just validates it. Unless you create a need that I can fit into, what the need you for? Look at a black woman's life in most cases, and I'm going to go with 80-90%. Look at your life before your black man, and look at your life post-black man. I'll wait. I bet you left with some bills, a lower credit score. You definitely probably left with some babies. You got to be kidding. No accountability. This is, the statement alone is an embarrassment. Unless you create a need, no other race of women are being fed the BS. And I don't care if it comes from so-called Pastor Pork Chop. What they're saying is a big not, what not to do. Unless you create a need that I can fit into. What is the black man doing? What's his responsibility? He shows what he does to his community littered with children, with creating different baby mamas, IODs, incubators of destruction. And then when he gets some money, he flees the community and go build somebody else's. But where's the sermon on that? Maybe he's done it. If somebody knows it, please send it to me. Where's the sermon on her? Black men, can you please stop killing black women? Where's the sermon on that? Where's the sermon on black men? Please stop creating IODs, baby mamas. That's one thing you can do regardless of race. Oh, he really good at that. Black men, please have accountability. Please respect yourself. If you can't afford kids, you want to holler about child support. Don't get women pregnant. Where is that? This is so typical of the black community on display. Mammy biscuits. So she has to create a need that he can fit into. What the heck is he doing? Sitting up on his butt. Like he always do. What the heck are the black men accountable for? Everything's on a black woman. I know you can get your own church. I mean, get your own get your own house, your own car. Then what good is he? Oh my gosh. See, this is the black community on display. Show to the black man. So, Bishop, how about we do this? How about the black man, and since you got money, your pockets run deep, bruh, why don't you get a factory together, some businesses for the so-called black man, and then let the black men work there, and then we can see what they're going to do. Let's see how, please do. Get some businesses together, pay them some decent money. I tell you what, let's come up with a salary, minimum salary, $80,000 a year. Okay, minimum. Let's see what the black men do with the black women, with their families. Let's see what's going to happen. Pay them $100,000 a year. Let's see what's going to happen. And with a family that's still kind of cutting, but we already know the black woman is holding it down. So you got to be kidding me. No accountability I keep telling you, this just validates, verifies my point. The black man in the hood, the women are protecting these other kids. The black man, he's the prince. He ain't got to do a darn thing but sit up on his butt and be black. $50 billion liability, boy. You got to be out your rocker. I'm gonna be respectful because you're a little pastor. Because ooh, this and I'm so glad some women left. Please wake the heck up. Black culture, it needs a total revamp. Matter of fact, this is on Instagram, on IG. You see this here strap? This is what he needs right now. Why don't you do a sermon on that? Look at this. Surviving the trauma and rejection and abandonment plan. Well, who's the author of that plan? The black man. That's one thing he does bring in some trauma. Look in the inner cities. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. If it's not you, very good. We're moving on. Rejection. He should reject that job. He should reject his kids by running the hell off and leaving Zaddy to take care, and Beckham to take care of take her responsibility. And abandonment. Oh, he real good at that. I saw that video of that girl that came on as she just had her baby on Love and Hip Hop. It used to be a little scrappy. I forget her name. Oh my gosh. I forget her name. Darn it, and I can see her face right now. When she had that baby, who was there at the hospital? She was crying. Was it Lachey? I think. Dang it. Just had a baby. She was today scrappy. Who was there when she was in the hospital crying? Her mom, her mother. I don't know what a boyfriend was. Maybe he was on tour. I don't know. You can be there for your woman. How many black women do you see? I mean, seriously, where are the sermons on the accountability of black men? Where are the sermons on femicide? Where are the sermons to say, hey, black men, you shouldn't be shooting your woman in the stomach and killing her because she says she's pregnant? Where are those sermons? No. This is Blackistan on display. And somebody needs to get a strap to Blackistan's butt and put these dust bucket men into place. How about you do that? Talk about a strap. Need to put a strap to their old lazy behinds. Black woman got until you create a need that I can fit into. I don't belong in this place. Then pack up your dust bucket, broke leather, lip pockets behind and get the hell up out of there. Until you create a need. What's the black man supposed to do? I told y'all he's the princess. And somebody, pastor, you need to go ahead and get that strap to these dust buckets' butts. How about that? Whip them into shape. Show them what a man should be. And the black community, we can't do that. And then you wonder why they're raising women to be men. This is the only culture that has to raise women to be men. Because why? The men don't want to be men. They sit up, tucked up under protection of the church and under their mammy. If black women want to quit their jobs tomorrow, let's see what's going to happen. If black women want to stop working, let white Zaddy cut off this government thing for EBT and what is this for assistance. See what's going to happen. Let's see your black man pull up and straighten up and come through. Number one, if you really want to be real about it, and let's not lie, the black women are in that condition because they're dealing with a dusty butt black man. That's why you send up. That's why they need now the EBT and Section 8. So how about these dusty strap up and stop getting different women pregnant? How about that? You know you can't barely afford to feed yourself. Most of them Larry the Lint pockets. Some of them sitting up right now. The $30 in their pocket came from their mama, the mammy, or their girlfriend or grandmammy. How about you strap up on that and stop creating poverty? Stop creating violence. Where a bunch of your kids go, it's bound to be a violent show. 12 and 13 years old, can't go to a skating rink. Some old ninja sitting up here, he got a gun. Black men, come get your dang son. How about you do that? Come get your son. Raise him up to be a man. TD Jakes, put that strap on a black man's back, the ones that can't get it, so they can shape up. This has really pressed my button, and I don't mean to yell, but this is crazy as hell. But that's okay. The world is watching. The world can see. This coming from your pulpit. What about the crime in the city, TD Jakes? What about that credit that's by black men? What about that, TD Jakes? Where's the sermon on that, boo? You need to get a strap to these dusties back so they can get off their lazy behind and get something done. If the black women didn't work, heck, they wouldn't eat. Depending on who. If the black women didn't work, They wouldn't eat, the children, and so wouldn't a many black men, because he's sitting there at the table too. And you want somebody, are you going to respect me? You don't even deserve it. Can you even spell it? The hot, oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me. So black women, yes, you're the problem. We're losing our families. We're losing our families because you know why? Black men are loose with their loins. How about that? And we got some black women too, kind of see the poverty D. We're losing our families. And whose fault is that? I know you're not trying to put those black women. It's a two-way street, buddy. We're losing our family. I wonder why. Ask the men why they go around creating 3 and 4 and 5 families. Then, oh man, you got them white folks in my life. Got me on child support. Did the white man make you get her pregnant? Well, no, I did that. Then you got your own butt on child support. We're losing our families. Families, that's been out the window with over 70% households headed by black women. Bro, where you been? Maybe you've been at mansion too long. We're losing our families. Yeah. What about, yeah, you know what too? We're gaining orphans because black men are reportedly killing black women every 5 hours, every 4.8 hours. Guess what? They're causing their children to be orphans. Black men are. Yeah, we're losing our families because black women are dying. I believe every 4.8 hours. You think so? Worth a sermon on that. But no. This is so typical of the hypocrisy in the black community. Supposed to just be quiet with your church hat on. Well, I won't. This is some nonsense. This is a bag of nonsense. And you have to be a special kind of delusional mammy to sit up here with Lemo still. He right the hell, he's hella wrong. Even if he's a pastor, he's wrong. Common sense. The stats prove it. Once again, it's all black male failure is all on the black woman. You got to be kidding me, bruh. Pastor, you have got to be kidding me. Well, families, they've been gone. And don't just say, oh, it's the women. Well, over 90% of non-black women that have children by black men, they are baby mama too. Do the stats. So this is crazy. The world can see. As if these black men also. See, this right here shows you that same lie they've been spilling about, oh, the black man was put out the home, but the black women chose welfare. No, the black women chose a place to lay my head for me and my kids. If not, waiting on a black man, they probably end up under a bridge, sleeping outside a crack house. They kick the black man out. Well, how can they kick you out your home? How can they kick you out your car? You have a property that's paid for. Oh, they can kick you out if the bank foreclosed. Let's say it's your house, okay? Or your condo. The only way they can kick you out, if your name is on the paperwork, is if you HOA not paid, the bank foreclosed on you, you don't pay your lease, getting evicted. So I'm trying to understand, how could they kick you out your home if it was your home? Lies. And this lie been going on since the 60s. They kicked him out the home. No. Black woman chose, well, I see he can't provide for me, or he won't. So I have to go in this system. If not, she and her kids will be out in the street. That's why. Ain't no black man. They done kicked him. They chose welfare. They chose survival. The man done already had a chance. We've been here how long and still don't get it? You must be mighty slow. Understand the assignment. Somebody dumb. The lies need to stop. They don't kick them out the home. How? You have a car. How they gonna kick you out your car? Not if I'm making the payments on it. Not if I have the title. I think hella no. Lies. They kicked the black man out of his home. Where was his name on it? Was he paying on it? Oh, let me guess. The black woman was getting pregnant by the black man, and she found herself stuck with this possibility of having to still work and raise the kids by herself, and then it got to be too much, so she had no choice but to go ahead and get in the system. That's the truth. Stop lying today. That's one of the oldest lies in Blackistan. And they kicked him. How they kick him out if he's paying? Oh, okay. So it sounds like to me he was just laying and staying. That's what it sounds like. Let's be real. Let's stop the lies. He was just up there laying and staying, and they see Morgan and say, oh man, he got to go. Why? Because he's the original of the problem. See, what they know is if he was nurtured, she wouldn't be getting pregnant. So that might be the reason behind that. Black men, they don't kick them out of his home. No, they know, hey man, you sitting up here and you keep getting her pregnant, the two of you, she's having your children, and then you're not doing anything. So then they see she's working, he just laying up there. I don't blame them. Is it a family? Are they married? In most cases, not. Oh, her boyfriend, he can get the hell out. He can get, because all you doing is, he can, I don't blame him. If you're married, that's different. I don't blame him. Get him out. Put that strap to his butt. The only men that complain about child support. This is why you have what you have. This is a black community on display. And this is your leader. And the politicians, they don't want to say anything because you know what? Black folks get mad. We don't want the truth. We want to go ahead on. Let him play victim. Like I said, speaking of strap, who's the number one when it comes to bringing trauma and abandonment to the black woman? It ain't the white man. I'm sorry to tell you. He does stuff too. We already know about the racism in this country. Let's not pretend. The number one bringer of the drama and trauma and abandonment to black women is the black man. So how about you get your strap to that? You're going to try to drag black women. No, honey, you need to go ahead and get you a sermon on to the black men. But I've been telling y'all, in the black community, the black man, he's the princess. He can do no wrong. It's always on a black woman. He can sit up there and have 5 women pregnant within 1 year, and then it'll be, well, the women should have known. He'll stand back like a little boy with his old dangerous poverty man part. You got to protect him. This is delusional as ever. Losing our families. Hell, I've been losing them. What about losing black women being killed by black men? What about the drive-by, the shooting? Children can't even sit up in a room. You can't go to the library, look up some food on store shooting, and everybody around is black. I don't see a white drop in sight. It's all chocolatey drops. How about that, Pops? Pastor Pops, what's up? Let's have a conversation. So I'm going to calm down and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. But this really, we're watching this movie. I'm just like, you have got to be kidding me. Until you create, so black women got to do everything. I'm going to do a video I see on Patreon. This is exactly what my video is going to be about. And this is why you broke. If he's carrying so much again, your pockets run real deep, Pastor. Why don't you go ahead and put together some businesses and hire some black men so they can support their families? Because we know that's what they want to do, right? Yeah, prove us wrong. Fight the stereotype. He wants to really work hard and get in there and support his family. The black men that do, they're considered simps in the black community. Surviving the trauma and rejection and abandonment plan. And again, black women, you got to survive this because guess what? I agree with this part. Trauma, rejection, and abandonment, that plan, that's exactly what you always get from the seat of poverty D, a black man. In 90% of the cases, I'll say. So, yeah, James, won't you get that strap to those Dusty's back, make them get off that button, do something. Do something! But no, I understand in Blackistan. The black man is a princess. He's coddled. The women and children, survive if you can. I'm out. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. It's crazy.